Like, Pat, are you paying attention, Pat? Literally, Colourpop did this. Oh my God. Let's have some fun. Look what I've got to play with today. I'm really excited. I hope to do a little bit of a fun, slightly spooky, but very pretty look for the day. Yeah, I just want to play with some of this fun spooky season makeup that I found. I'm really excited to have been able to find this. If you missed my recent haul where I shared this and a bunch of other stuff, I'll be sure to link that up in the eye and down below in the description box. Check that out when this video is over. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video, which I'm really excited about because today I'm going to be playing with a bunch of spooky makeup. Not everything from the recent haul that I posted of all the spooky collections that I picked up. And I did leave out a whole collection. I forgot completely. So you might see a few pieces of it up here in the background. Welcome if you are new. My name is Michelle, and today I'm going to be playing with the Colourpop Haunted Mansion collection. Well, the pieces of the collection that I picked up, as well as some of the fun spooky makeup that I picked up from Wet n Wild that I feel like kind of goes with the palette really nicely. So yeah, I've got a bunch of fun pieces that I want to play with today, and if I end up really liking the look, I might even paint my nails to match the whole vibe and show you how that looks at the end of the video. So if you're into the nails too, stick around for that. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just clip my hair back and get started. So I'm going to get started with a little bit of the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, and I am using my darkest shade, which if you've seen my Shop My Stash, you know what shade I use. I apologize that I can't remember right now. Thankfully, that whole splatter landed on the brush and nothing landed on my pants, because that would have been quite unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna just kind of speed through some of this makeup and let you watch the face come together before I start to play with some of these pieces that I want to share with you today. I'm just doing a simple makeup look for the day. Well, my base is gonna be simple until I get into some of this like spooky gray and white contouring palette and Colourpop Haunted Mansion, things like that. But like the makeup underneath all of that is gonna be kind of just simple. And I'm not going to use concealer because I'm going to let my bags and discoloration under my eyes work towards the spooky vibes of the whole look. So yeah, that's going to be kind of fun to not worry about that at all. Not like I worry about it because like I literally walk around with no makeup on all the time. So it's no big deal to me. I mean, like whatever my face looks like is what it looks like, you know? It's not like, I don't care if someone else has a problem with how I look. That's not my problem. I can't see myself, so it doesn't bother me. Anyway, let me just get this done. My breakout is starting to clear up a little bit, which is nice. It probably would have cleared up a little bit faster if I hadn't been messing with my face. You know, like when it itches or whatever, I'll scratch it off and then gotta start over. Yeah, we're gonna leave the bags as part of the, well, I don't know, man. I just can't really get down with that. It was like a nice idea, but no, I'm gonna put the concealer on, so. Just a little bit of concealer. Yeah, because I need my base to look right if I'm gonna be putting on makeup. I am gonna leave my freckle there though, underneath the eye. All right, I'm not gonna use the peach pie under the eye. I'm gonna just use my regular Huda Beauty all over to set the face. I held my breath through that whole thing because I did not want to be inhaling any of that powder that kicks up into the air. It's not good for you. And then I like swish it all away before I take a breath. And my dogs are not in the room. Okay. am I gonna use blush? I feel like blush might counter some of what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, so what store was I at when I found all this like cool Wet n Wild stuff? It wasn't the usual stores that I normally see this. Okay, wait, hold on. It wasn't the normal stores that I normally see Wet n Wild at in my area. I can't remember. I was at like some different place, and I had a little bit of time to kill, and so I went into like the local drugstore or whatever, and I was just like, let me see what they have. And they had like a whole different setup of cool Wet n Wild stuff that I don't normally get to see like in my area. And so I picked up a bunch of like fun stuff, and I was just like, yeah, this might be really cool for some holiday looks, not only for my channel, but just for like fun, you know, to kind of give a little bit of that vibe. I think I'm just gonna walk around today running my errands, wearing this spooky makeup and call it seasonal. And let's just see if people look at me a little crazy or if they just think I'm part of the regular Walking Dead people that walk around. Okay. I do feel like I should like set all this before I get into some of this other stuff. Is there anything else that I want to add? I'm gonna do the eyes first, but I am gonna go ahead and I don't think I want to use the dewy one today. I want to use the regular Urban Decay, not the dewy one that does leave a little bit of a glow. So I'm gonna go spray my face real quick in the other room so that I don't spray on any of my furniture. I like to go into my shower and spray my face really well because it's a stand-up walking shower. Anyways, okay, so I'll be right back. And conveniently, I am located next to all the towels so that I can pat my hair dry as well. So that works out nicely. While that is drying, let me brush back through my brows because I kind of sprayed them. They're a little bit wet. There we go. And because I didn't have any brow gel on them yet, they fell down with the spray. So now I'm going to just set my brows too, using the Rare Beauty. Okay, so started. Just gonna prime my eyes. We'll get started with the look. So I'm ready to get started with the Colourpop Haunted Mansion. Wait, what's it called? Welcome Foolish Mortals. Is that the name of the palette? Welcome Foolish Mortals? Yeah, so I'm gonna go to play with the Welcome Foolish Mortals palette. Here is the packaging. I'm sure you've already seen videos on this, but like I haven't played with this yet, and I haven't really taken a good look. And I haven't watched other people's videos. Like I might have peeked briefly or something if I commented on anyone's, I don't know. But I didn't like watch it intently like I had any curiosity about the collection because I had no intention of picking up this collection. When I stumbled across it in store, I was just like, hold on. Since I had no intention of picking it up, and when I stumbled, yeah. And so when I stumbled across it in store, I was so excited. I took that as a sign that I should get it. Okay, I'm ready to get started with the Welcome Foolish Mortals palette. Here is what the palette looks like to start off, in case you haven't seen a bunch of videos on this already. Okay, so the problem with starting to need reading glasses in life is that sometimes I can't tell the difference between like a dull satin and a matte. So it looks like, from what I can tell currently, it looks like this is a matte and that's a matte. That one too. Possibly this one. That looks like it's got some sparkle in it. I hate those mattes that have glitter in it. Okay, I don't really know what I'm gonna do here, but I wish we had a dark purple. I feel like it would have been nice to have a dark purple, like a kind of purple, a deeper color than that. But I'm gonna get started with this shade here. That color is really, really light, and it doesn't look like it's showing up on camera very well, but I can see it very, very faintly on me. It does give a little bit of like a dusty lilac, kind of like that shade right there. So that's where we're at so far with that color. If we're shade twins and you're wondering if that color was going to show up on you, that's what it's going to look like, maybe. Like, maybe it won't show up that well, but it's nice for like a blending out shade, so I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to get a different brush because I feel like I am going to go back into that brush in a minute. So I'm going to use this little like pointed Sigma eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go into this super deep like purpley brown. It looks like it's a purpley brown. I hope it is, because then I'll stop complaining about not having like a dark brown. I'm going to just go into, ooh, I love this brush so much. It just like does the perfect corner like that. Did you see how easy that was? So far, these shades seem to be like blending out really nicely. So this seems to be like a really nice Colourpop formula. So I'm happy about that. That's really cool right there. I do feel like maybe I should take some to the front, but I'm not going to, because I want to be able to use the lighter shades on the inner corner and just see what they look like. Okay, so next I'm going to take this shader brush from Sonia Kashuk and go into this matte down here. And I'm going to try to just like build that up over this dark shade so that it just looks a little bit smoked out. Ooh, that's pretty. That totally like wiped out that darkness, completely covered it up, which is really impressive because I did not expect that matte to have that kind of opacity power. But yeah, you see how now you can just see some of the smoke underneath, and it looks really nice without being too dark. I love, 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 love the way those two shades work together. Wow, look at that blend. They just like blended with each other so nicely. Okay, I'm gonna take that first brush with nothing additional on it and just blend out that like top edge right there. Okay, I also wanna try this like blue shade there. So I'm gonna take this like dark sparkly shade on this little Sigma brush here. Let me see, what is the number? I can't remember what number it is. It might be an E42. I can't see, I don't know. Anyway, so here it is. Let's just see what happens. It is kind of like a dark shimmer, and it looks like it might have a little bit of a shift. So I'm gonna just start back here and start kind of blending that over into the middle part of the lid, where I'm gonna then go in with, ooh, you hear my stomach. That was so loud. I apologize. I'm gonna butt up the glitter shade, or like one of the purple shades, up to this dark shimmer. So I kind of want to just go towards the middle of the eye. Also, really just so I can get a good feel for how that shade looks. It looks like it's not, it doesn't have any kind of a shift, really. Maybe it will in the sunshine, but it is just like catching the light, so it's not completely dark, which is kind of cool. All right. Here's where we're at so far. With this little singe brush here, I'm going to go into the purple. It looks like it's either a metallic or a satin. I'm gonna wipe that on the lid up to that really dark shade. I'm not gonna go all the way to the inner corner because I do want something lighter in the inner corner. I don't know, that purple's a little okay. Maybe, oh yeah, there we go. I just didn't get to see enough of it. And so far, as long as you like tap off a little bit, you don't really get any, I don't see any fallout happening so far. So that's nice. This is, I feel like this is the nice Colourpop formula. I really wish that Colourpop would just be consistent and always give their best and like stop putting out the rest, you know? I would rather have less palettes that always have a really good formula than more palettes and some are mediocre. That's just me though. Okay. I feel like I need a more detailed, okay, with this little detailed shader from It Brushes from Ulta, I really, really love this. I think I have like 2 of them, or I want one more. I'm gonna go into this really bright light shade here, into the inner corner. Hold on, wait. Yeah, because I'm not gonna do the inner corner, I'm gonna do the inner lid, because I wanna use this like iridescent shade in the actual inner corner. But I am going to use this one here for just that little light spot right there. Not too much, just kind of tap it off over into the purple. There we go. That's pretty. Do you like that a lot? I like how buildable this formula is. So like it's not overwhelming. It's just kind of, you can use it like softer or darker. Okay, so that's where we're at so far with the upper lid. I feel like I am happy with that, but I want to bring some of the blue down to the bottom now. I'm going to use some of these bluer shades on the bottom because I am going to do like blue wing liner at the top. For the lower lash line, I want to get started with this really, really bright blue, which is going to seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but it's fine. And I'm going to start with that in the middle. Not all the way to the outer edge because I really want the outer. I'm not going to go all the way to the outer edge or the inner edge because I'm going to put different colors there. Same brush, I'm going to use this dark shade here. That one's powdery, so definitely tapping it off. Yeah, that blends nicely with that upper outer shadow. Just to like kind of smoke out that outer edge. I am again gonna do a bright like blue lash line at the top. But it can't hurt to have a nice dark smoky base for it. Okay. that's where we're at so far. I'm going to take this little inner corner brush from the JH Morphe collection, and I'm going to use this iridescent blue shade on the lower lash line. Wow. That's a really punchy, like kind of blue to lilac, holographic looking bright color. I love it. I am so glad I picked this collection up. I was so afraid that it was going to be like just a crappy collection that Colourpop puts out like normal, and that it was just going to be for packaging basically. And like, I'm done buying things just for packaging. I want them to actually perform, which is why I've stepped away from, you know, looking at the Colourpop collections. But I'm glad to see that this one's a good one. Okay, so I want to use this same shade with my finger, unfortunately. Whoa, God, that caught me off guard. Whoa, look at that. Oh my, I have to just put that everywhere now. I just want to see what it does to transform every single shade that is on my lid. Okay, so not a whole lot. Let me try to build up a little more. Oh yeah, it does. I just didn't wipe it off enough. Holy moly, look at that. That was what I wanted it to do. And I still have so much on my finger. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful shade. So wipe instead of tap. Like the Pat McGrath ones, I normally tap. Oh my God, that is so gorgeous. Look at that. Like, Pat, are you paying attention, Pat? Literally, Colourpop did this. Oh my God, I'm here for this. I am so glad I did not pass up on this collection, because I truly feel like I would have been missing out. This is such a great palette. Already, I feel like that. Okay, so now I got to do the other side. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh. Wow. I love this so much. Wow. Okay. That's too big, probably. I'm going to take this E31 from Sigma that I wish they would make and sell on its own, and try this corner, this shade here. And I'm going to do a little bit of the brow bone and the inner corner highlight. I feel like this look doesn't really need the purple glitter topper, so maybe I won't do glitter, since I do want to wear this look for the day instead of just for a minute. And then maybe like before I wash the look off, I'll just create a short and do the glitter, and that way I don't have to worry about it possibly flaking off into my eye after wearing it sometime. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to just hit the top of the brow bone. Wow. I am absolutely here for this look. Wow. Okay. I love this look so much. Let me count how many shades I used. So I used 11 out of 15 shades, which is kind of a lot, but I do feel like every single shade had its place. And I love the way that the look turned out. So I have 4 more shades to check out in this palette, but so far I feel like this palette is a hit. Really, really like everything about it. And I really would like to play with some of the glitter, but I'm gonna wait to do the glitter in a short. That way I don't have to worry about it flaking off into my eye, because I'm gonna go run a bunch of errands and stuff. And all right, let's real quickly now I do have this really cute little, I do have this Super Shock that came as into the collection. I don't know if they had like a couple of these, but this was the only one that was left where I found this collection at. So this was all they had, and I figured, you know, it's a beautiful shade and it's good enough. So let's see. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. I know you really should use your finger for these, but I want to see how it picks up on a brush. So I'm going to use a Sigma E54. I should take a picture of this. It's fine. Nobody cares, Michelle. Besides me. Okay. Oh, that amped it up. Did you see? Yeah, that really just like picked it up a notch. You can see I put it just there in the middle, and it really does add a little something something. I feel like this would be a fun cheek highlight too. Like this would probably be a fun highlighter for the cheek. But yeah, I do like the Super Shock, the little ad that it did. So that's fun. It really amped up that sparkly brightness over the lid. Okay, before we get into the blue eyeliner, let's check out the liquid. I think this is a liquid lip. Here is the shade name. I can't see what it says, so I can't tell you. I was hoping to not destroy the packaging. It'd be real nice if I could just open it up, please. Thank you. Oh, that's a gloss. Okay. That, I did not expect that. That is a really, really bright gloss. Should I do, let's just see how it looks all by itself. So let me add just kind of like a nude lip liner. I'm going to use this shade here from my Sephora collection. Cannot for the life of me remember what it is, but I think I shared it in the haul. It is a little bit too nude for me, but it works enough, barely. Yeah, see, I kind of, this gives me more of like a concealer lip liner look. It basically just erased my lip line even more, and that wasn't what I was after, so hold on. I'm gonna go over that instead with my MAC Stone. Yeah, so my MAC Stone is barely going on super, super creamy because of that Sephora collection. So it's not quite as pigmented, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and I'll do the lips last. So, okay, I'm gonna use this contouring palette and let's see how ghostly I can make myself look. It smells a little funny, but not like super, super bad or anything. There's no going back now. There's no turning back now. I never get the lines right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was a professional actress. Okay, I was looking for a brush that wouldn't be too big, and this is like a good one here. So I'm going to use this for the gray side. It's very powdery. Very gray. It's hard to see on that side because of the glare, but hopefully in the shadow you can kind of see it better. Just trying to accentuate a little bit more of that like skeletal shape. Okay. And then for right under the eyes, I'm going to use this flat paddle brush. Just give myself a little bit of a highlighted look, just a little bit, not too much. It's kind of hard to mix it with my yellow tone, like my kind of slightly olive, like my slightly yellowness in my undertone, because it's like looking a little muddy, but I feel like that's good. Looking pretty creepy in my opinion. Okay. So up next, I want to check out this bluish highlighter. I've never worn a blue highlighter, so. Ooh, okay. I'm going to take this big fluffy eyeshadow brush from the JH Morphe collection, and I'm just going to go into the blue side real carefully. It is mostly kind of there by the eye, like where the blue mostly landed, and I don't mind that. So that it's a little bit more subtle here. And just kind of looks like it's part of the eye look intentionally. Okay. Not too sure about the blue highlighter. I'll have to look at it in the sunshine and like when I'm outside in different lighting. I'll have to look at it in different lighting and see how I feel about that. Okay, let's check out the lip gloss and then we'll finish out the eyes. It's sparkly, a little bit colorful, way too colorful for the deadness that I have in my face now with this, with the gray and white contouring, but I do like it with just the eye look if I was doing like regular blush. So, okay, well, I like that it's like sparkly and smells kind of nice, but I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it off because I don't feel like it goes with the vibe. I wanna do a little bit more of a cool tone dead lip. So there's all the colors. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. Now my mouth looks awful. Let me try to fix it. There we go. Oh yeah, that did so much, Michelle. Oh, actually, I need to use some of this like darker contour under the lip. Okay, so this is the part that I've really been looking forward to. First of all, I haven't used one of these styles of liquid liners possibly ever, and I've never tried a Wet n Wild liquid liner ever, definitely. So I'm excited to try this. Come out of the box, guy. Oh my gosh. What are they doing here? Okay, there it goes. All right, I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you while I'm doing this because I have to hunch down over here in front of my enlarged mirror, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, but Okay, I think I can do this eye where maybe you'll be able to see. There goes nothing. Oh, it's skinny? Okay. Ew, what was glopping off? Okay. It looks like a very wet formula, which may or may not be good. Oh, this goes on really nicely. It's a very wet formula on the brush. Hold on. Yeah, it's so wet that it gets gloppy and makes it hard to do a nice smooth line. But it is workable. Okay, that was pretty cool. Whoa, just like glopping off everywhere. It's a super liquidy formula. And a whole lot gets onto the brush. Okay, so there is the liner all by itself. I'm gonna add some mascara. Let's see how it all comes together. I'm gonna use the Give Beauty mascara, or Give by Gwen Stefani, whatever it's called. I have no idea, honestly. I'm not really a Gwen Stefani fan, so I don't pay attention. I stopped liking Gwen Stefani when she got out of No Doubt and her and Gavin Rossdale divorced. I was Team Gavin in the divorce, okay? Even though he was caught cheating with the nanny, I still went with Gavin in the divorce, okay? Because I didn't like her after she got out of No Doubt and started being an individual. I just did not like any of her music after that. It's all stupid, and I don't like she's so fake. Her face is so fake, and her personality is so fake. She's just so fake. Like, I don't like her. Gavin is better off without her, in my opinion. I feel like he does regret his choice, just from what I've gathered from him. But, you know, he's moved on. Fun fact. Gavin Rossdale did not knock me out when he noticed it was me filling him up. And I saw him knock someone else out in a previous concert. So, when it was a guy filling up his arm. So when I did that, he just looked at me, locked eyes, and smiled. He looked down to see my hand and attached his face to me, and he was like, "Oh, you're rubbing me like that? Okay." And I was just like, never gonna wash my hand again. Of course, I have washed it a million times since then, but I really didn't want to. Okay. I feel like I need a thinner mascara wand for the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm going to use the Believe Beauty. Okay, so I will say that this powder looks horrible under my eyes. This like white Wet n Wild powder totally made me look like crepey and crinkly, so it's not a good powder for under the eyes. But, you know, it just adds to part of the creepy vibe, so that's fine. All right, so to complete the look, I'm gonna go in with my Lime Crime in Cashmere, my Lime Crime Liquid Lip in Cashmere. That's the high I was thinking. would go with this look much better. I love this color. It is so cool tone and grayish without being too extreme. It gives me that concealer lip look in a cool tone moment. Okay, I do feel like I need a little bit of blush, even though it kind of goes against the Dead Vibes look, but I also feel like I need a little touch of some black liner. Hold on. Where is my liner? Okay, here is the finished look with the Beware Haunted Mortals, or I don't even know what it says. Anyways, here is the finished look with the, okay, so here is the finished look, the full face with the whole like creepy corpse looking contour and all. Let me know what you think. All right, so hopefully I got a thumbnail out of that. I really, really like the way that the eye look turned out. Here is the Wet n Wild eyeliner all up close. I did add a little bit of a black accent underneath with my KVD and Trooper just to be able to make the wing show up a little bit from afar. And yeah, I just like the way that that anchors the brightness. I don't like the brightness all by itself. Maybe for like a daytime fun festival look, but in general, I just really like a black wing. So now I'm gonna go run some errands. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to click the like button. It really does help me out so much. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. It is absolutely free to subscribe to me down below. So click that subscribe button. I would love to see you in my next video. Bye.